Good afternoon, everyone. Or almost afternoon. Um, Today I'm going to be doing more readings. I'll be uploading my last video from yesterday because it didn't finish uploading, so both will be uploaded today. I'm reading from just for today, June 11th. Living clean. As we recover, we gain a new outlook on being clean. Life can become a new adventure for us. Basic text, page 91. Your using life is not a clean one. No one knows this better than we do. Some of us lived in physical squalor, caring neither for our surroundings nor ourselves. Worse though than any did to get out. Worse though than any external filth was the most. Sorry. Worse though than any external filth was the way most of us felt inside. The things we did to get our drugs, the way we treated other people, and the way we treated ourselves had us feeling dirty. Many of us recall waking too many mornings just wishing that for once we could feel clean about ourselves and our lives. Today we have a chance to feel clean by living clean. For us addicts, living clean starts with not using. After all, that's our primary use for the word clean in Narcotics Anonymous. But as we stay clean and work the 12 steps, we discover another kind of clean. It's the clean that comes from admitting the truth about our addiction rather than hiding or denying our disease. It's the freshness that comes from owning up to our wrongs and making amends for them. It's the vitality that comes from the new set of values we develop as we seek a higher power to will for us. When we practice the principles of our program in all our affairs, we have no reason to feel dirty about our lives or the lifestyles we're living clean and are grateful to be doing so at last. Clean living used to be just for the squares. Today, living clean is the only way we have. Sorry, my eyes. Clean living used to be just for the squares. Today, living clean is the only way we'd have it. Just for today, I feel clean because I'm living clean, and that's the way I want to keep it. Now I'm reading page 91 in basic text. One second. We can stay clean and enjoy life if we remember to live just for today. We are not responsible for our disease, only for our recovery. As we begin to apply what we've learned, our lives begin to change for the better. We seek help from addicts who are enjoying life free from the obsession to use drugs. We do not have to understand this program for it to work. All we have to do is to follow direction. We get relief through the 12 steps, which are essential to the recovery process because they are a new spiritual way of life that allows us to participate in our own recovery. From the first day, the 12 steps become a part of our lives. At first, we may be filled with negativity and only allow the first step to take hold. Later, we have less fear and can use these tools more fully and to our greater advantage. We realize that old feelings and fears are symptoms of our disease. Real freedom is now possible. As we recover, we gain a new outlook on being clean. We enjoy a feeling of release and freedom from desire to use. We find that everyone we meet eventually has something to offer. We become able to receive as well as to give. Life can become a new adventure for us. We come to know happiness, joy, and freedom. There's no model for the recovering addict. When the drugs go and the addict works the program, wonderful things happen. Lost dreams awaken and new possibilities arise. Our willingness to grow spiritually keeps us buoyant. When we take the actions indicated in the first steps, the results are a change in our personality. It is our actions that are important. We leave the results to our higher power. Recovery becomes a contact process. We lose the fear of touching and of being touched. We learn that a simple, loving hug can make all the difference in the world when we feel alone. We experience real love and real friendship. And to finish off, I'll be reading a spiritual principle of the day, June 11th. June 11th. Approaching life creatively. When we are engaged in creative action of spirit, whether in our personal lives or in our service work, we may be surprised by the solutions that present themselves. Living clean and working the steps gives us loads of practical experience with applying spiritual principles. Open-mindedness unlocks some of the door for us in step 2, and we learn the benefits of being flexible in our thinking. And the trust required to turn our will and our lives over to step 3 gives us new confidence in the quiet, knowing we might call our phrase our intuition. Let me read that again. The trust required to turn our will and our lives over in step 3 gives us new confidence in the quiet, knowing. I'm sorry. Quiet, knowing that we might call our faith our intuition. With these and our experience to draw from, it gets easier to align our actions with spiritual principles. With enough practice, spiritual principles solutions become second nature. We find ourselves more flexible and are thinking more ready than ever to engage in creative problem solving. We practice listening to our intuition, learn to sift our impulses that are rooted in the disease. We tune into what some people call our higher selves. We tune into what some of us call higher selves, the better angels of our nature, angels of our action. Angels of our nature, are simply good judgment to find inspiration that's more closely aligned in our spiritual center. One memory shared with some time cleaning some steps under my belt. I realized that my head wasn't always trying to kill me. Sometimes we are inspired to give up our seat on a crowded bus to take a panel in a treatment center or get back to our education age be damned. Creative action of the spirit can lead us to any number of directions. We continue to be amazed by our creativity capacity to craft spiritual solutions to the challenges of living on life's terms. We stumble upon new career paths, find new ways to serve, and learn new lessons. When we are engaged in living in the world and participating with other humans, our focus shifts from self-centeredness to more global perspective. That shift might be just what we need to live in the solution as regular contributors to the greater good. I will approach life creatively. I'm so sorry. I just get so nervous reading. But I want to do this. It means a difference to me. A more global perspective. That shift might be just what we need to live in the solution as regular contributors to the greater good. I will approach life creatively today. I'm open to inspirations and the guidance of a loving higher power and willingness to contribute to our common good. Thank you, and sorry for tripping on words. Trying to get used to this. Alright, have a blessed day.